inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. I adjusted my camera. Now it's kind of high, I feel like, but I'm not going to touch it. I don't want to touch it right yet. So welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everyone in here. It's an earlier night than usual, but, we've got a long interview to listen to. So we'll listen to half of it tonight and then half of it tomorrow. We have some documents to go over. We've got all kinds of stuff. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and hang out while we're getting into stuff. So let me get everything I think I need ready, and let me say hi to everybody. I think I've got everything I need ready. But we are going to go over Bethany's interview tonight, so it'll be interesting, I think, to hear from her. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Kitsy Cats. Hey, Mary Beth. How you doing? Make sure you're on all messages because I'm not over here. I always forget. I don't know why they do that. That's so weird. They should put it on all messages except for maybe creators. I don't even know what top message means though. Like, does that mean that you've chatted the most? I don't know. I really don't know what it means. Hey, Kathy. No, you didn't miss the live. I ended up not doing one because we didn't have a lot of votes, and then I ended up going to the store for Vincent, and then everything that could happen happened today. Let me tell you. It was kind of funny. I mean, in a way. I had this girl run into me, shattered the back of my phone, like this part, but it had a case on it. And then Vincent tried to put another case on it, but it broke. So I'm caseless right now. So I gotta be very careful with that. But he put a case on the back of it. Some lady ran into me. I dropped everything. She didn't mean to. She sincerely didn't mean to. She was just trying to get her Starbucks. Hey, Canvas. Hey, Lorena. How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Laura. But yeah, it was just one of them crazy days. So I dropped my phone, I dropped my bags, I dropped my shopping list. And then I got in the car, I got home, and I dropped my vape out the car, like in its glass, and it just like flew. And then my phone fell again. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't even have a phone. That's what I said. I was like, I'm just bad luck. And then something else happened. Because Vincent was like, I forget, it was something up here with like in the house. I was like, oh my goodness, just get me away from everything. Hey, Reba. They finally got me in to get that face x-ray. Hey, Ash. Hello again. Headmaster Aries. Was it Boakes Battens? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Bo Baxton Battens Magical School. What kind of magic? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Aries, I bet you're not. It's been wild out there. It's like the wild, wild west. I was going to do a live actually, and I was going to put London bridges. Sorry. But I was going to put, and I was going to have the bridges like tumbling down. I might still do that because it's a pretty good idea. But yeah, it's been crazy. If you're not out on the streets of YouTube much, just be careful out there, guys. Just be careful. Be careful where you step. It's gotten messy. It's gotten muddy out there. I did get your email from the other day. I just didn't get a chance to write back, but I did see it. Okay. So anyway, sorry. I was like looking in the chat. So tonight we're going to go over some documents that came out. Let me double check, make sure. I did look a minute ago and there was no more, but sometimes they be sneaking some stuff on us on a Friday night. And they'll drop and run. So there's nothing else up here, but these are from the 4th and then the 6th. So that's when they put them out. But I think one of them just came out today. So we will go through these. It's nothing groundbreaking. They're just sealing stuff still. I really don't understand why we're sealing stuff in this case, other than if it is crime scene photos of the victims or crime scene photos of the victims. Like literally, or videos, this restitution stuff. I don't know why he's winning, with getting it sealed. I think it just should be like wide open. Actually, the state too, but the state is objecting, or the state's request. They are requesting it, and I think that the state and the defense needs to stop requesting such silly stuff. Because I don't know what could be in there that we would be like, oh my goodness, clutch my pearls. The case is completely different. But they're sealing. So they're sealing the declaration in support of defendant's objection to the state's request for additional restitution. Because Kohberger said he ain't paying no more. He should, but that's what he's saying. So Bill Thompson basically came out with this number, like $27,000, and was like, Brian, you owe this amount. And then he had to backtrack because old Bill didn't realize that the travel expense was already included. They didn't get no more for that. So it was only going to be on the burial or in the urns. And so they got it down to $3,000, which is a huge difference. $24,000 is a huge difference. So Brian did win in that aspect, right? Because he doesn't have to pay that. But we heard when that came out that he had someone put on his books 5 figures, 6 figures. 5 figures, 6 figures, 6 figures. I don't know what the first number is. I don't know if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they put this amount on his books, and his defense counsel is saying, well, yeah, they put that on his books, but that's just for communications. How many people you communicate with for that much money? Hey, Betsy. It's just too crazy. That's just too much. What? Who did that? And I know it wasn't the person that has Brian girls, because she's too young to be having that kind of money. I feel like anyway. I don't know. I run into that light sometimes. So, okay, let's go over these and then we'll go into Bethany's interview. So it just says, that they're sealing what I just said, the declaration in support of defendant's objection. They said hereby ordered that they will seal it. Okay, so moving on. This one here is from the defense, and it is the motion to seal notice of filing declaration in support of defendant's objection to the state's request for additional restitution. Comes now Brian C. Kohberger, Brian through his attorneys of record, and hereby moves the court for an order to seal the notice of filing declaration in support of defendant's objection to the state's request for additional restitution filed with the court on 11/4. And then they said, okay, Ann, it's hereby ordered. So that's all I got with documents. But, and I'm sorry about your results, Kathy. I hope you feel better. I know what it's like to get crazy news, but we're here for you. Okay, so we got documents out of the way. This is from Plunder. Gosh, love her. Now, I heard that they're charging an arm and a leg still for what's left of the documents and the videos and stuff like that. And remember, I put my FOIA in and then I read it to y'all, and it was very descriptive of what I wanted. And they were like, you were very descriptive on what you wanted. And I'm like, I gave the case number 4 times, and I said everything pretty much, documents, video, photos, body cams. I was pretty descriptive. So I have to be even more descriptive. But what I want, why don't we have, I think we talked about this before, but why don't we have the video of Brian from the next day going back to the 1122 house? Even if he doesn't go to the actual house, if he's just in the area, why don't we have that video out yet? We need that. I need that. I need to see that. So I'm going to put Plunder's link in the chat, of course. But this came out. She put this out yesterday, it looks like. And it's the interview with Bethany Funk. This is going to be, what was I going to say? Her interview was right after the murders. I'm trying to think of the exact date. I think I had it on here. Yeah, on 11/16. So we will see what she has to say. Let me get over to the chat really quick since I exit out of it. Let me back in. It wouldn't let me back in. Okay. If you guys don't mind, will you take a second, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button? I don't even think I introduced myself at the beginning of the live. How rude. That's so rude. That's just downright rude. My name's Tanya or Titanium Bill. You can call me either one's fine. But thank you guys all for being here. I should have been, a little more up to it. I did go over a couple case updates on TikTok right before this live, but if you guys didn't catch them, I'm going to make a couple videos after maybe this. So you'll catch those videos tomorrow if you can. Okay. So this is a 2-hour and 30-minute interview. We will probably be scratching our eyes out if we sit here for 2.5 hours and listen to an interview. I'm just going to say it because last night that interview was so long. I was like, I started to get antsy. I think it's this chair. I think I need to be on my blue chair when we sit here for a while. So I figured we'll do half tonight, half tomorrow. Does that sound good to you guys? We'll get to a good spot and then we'll stop it. That way we don't fall asleep or anything. I want you guys falling asleep on me now. Oh, your daughter had surgery. Oh, I hope she's okay. My mom's calling now. Oh, that's a blessing though. That part is a blessing. Okay.
Was that a sweatshirt that she was wearing earlier today?
No.
I'll put the closed captionings on again.
Did you physically see her features or just match the room and it matched her kind of?
Well, I saw her. I didn't see her face or anything, but I saw like her legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are now at the top of the stairs. As you're looking past, what do you see?
What's that?
You can see Xana on the floor. Okay. Could you see, was the door fully open, her bedroom door, or partially open?
Half and half. More and partially, but not all the way.
Okay.
And then she said, I swear I saw someone watching me when I was taking Murphy out to pee from the art back window at night. Just like she said, she saw a silhouette of like a man watching her.
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned this too. Once, it was maybe like a week ago, I was in my room and I was getting ready for bed. It was early in the morning, like 1, maybe 2-ish. And I heard like a scream outside my window. And I got really scared, so I called like everyone in the house and no one answered because they were asleep. But I called one of my friends and she picked me up and I slept at her place. And she said that she thought she saw someone and like wearing all black. And I said, well, Xana was wearing all black. Maybe she just like ran by or something. And then she said, well, I thought he had like a ski mask on. And then I was like, and then I didn't really know what to think of that. I thought maybe she was like just seeing stuff because me and her got scared a lot from stuff like that. And, or like maybe one of Ethan's frat bros was like just playing around or something. And then I told her to come down to my room and she was scared because it's better than being alone. So then she ran down to my room. And,
do you know why she's very hesitant to talk to me right now? Is she struggling pretty bad?
I think so, but she also said she talked about returning or something. And I think he's making her worry more, and her mom's making her worry more. She said something.
Does her mom do that quite a bit?
Stressing her out and making her worry about like the press and stuff like that.
Okay, and I can understand that. I know she seems a little stressed. I talked to her a little bit the other day. Was trying to meet with her yesterday, but we weren't able to make that work. But
alrighty, we finally get to hear more from Bethany. Bethany, one of the surviving roommates from 1122 King Road house in Moscow, the tragedy. I still don't know how to pronounce her last name. We don't hear from her often. I've heard it pronounced Funk, I don't know. So I'll call her Bethany. She's with her attorney. She is with a member of the Moscow PD, and she's with the Nevada State Police in Nevada. So this is only 3 days after the horrific crime, after Brian Koberger invaded her world, the world of this young college student, the harm he just inflicted upon so many lives. It's only 3 days after the crime. It's November 16th, 2022. Bethany's going to talk about most people are out of there, away from Moscow or wherever they live, and they are at home. So we'll get to hear more than 2 hours worth of conversation with her. We haven't heard as much from Bethany as we have from Dylan. We know Dylan Mortensen, her surviving roommate and friend, she did give her statement in court, her victim impact statement, so impactful. Wow, she was suffering from a lot of anxiety. Bethany's statement was read by someone else, her friend. In this audio, let me just warn you, all the dropped parts, and there are many, many dropped parts. That's why it cost so much for these different interviews. Okay, for this one, I only had to pay the duplication fee. I requested it so long ago, but especially in Dylan's audio interview, all of them, video interviews, all the interviews we have from Moscow, lots of names redacted. Took them a long time to do so. Makes sense. It really makes sense in this case, the way some people have treated these survivors. So again, we've already heard those.
At the same time, though, I kind of wish they would leave some of the names in there, like to show that they weren't up to something. Do you know what I mean? Like, we cleared them, that like absolutely cleared them, like, I don't know. I know why they're doing it, but at the same time, it's like people are still able to speculate because of that, right? And they could put anybody's name in that little like drop, like that little, when they pause.
2 interviews, audio interviews recently with Dylan Mortensen. Thanks to the docket. Thank God for the docket. He and I got to go in on it. The 2 audio interviews, it came back much more than we expected, 800 and something. And he covered my shortfall and I'm paying him back. So thank God we're able to hear from these survivors. Their story, their witness, their testimony is very important as part of the case files. Now, unfortunately, we won't get to hear, as I understand it, today is Thursday, November 6, 2025, as I'm filming this. We will not get to hear the FBI interviews conducted with these people, whomever the FBI interviewed. I know they have interviews with Dylan. We requested those, but we won't get those. They may have interviewed Bethany as well. But we do get to hear this time from Bethany. I guess I requested this video. I had to look back from MPD on Monday, July 28th, 2025 at 5:24 p.m. So I knew it was It's Sergeant Dustin Blaker with MPD. So he's interviewing her in Nevada at 11:55 a.m. on November 16th. This was her second interview per this supplemental. I read it, and so I requested that. MPD told me there are 2 interviews with Bethany. One is a video, the other is an audio. So I know we've already played the really brief kind of video interviews when they brought different kids in. Remember?
So these were, I think, 835 or something like that. They were 20,000 when they first came out. I even got that email. Like, they were like, yeah, you can get them for 20 grand. I was like, what? Like, I about fell out of this chair. Like, because people were saying it, but I was like, 20 grand, really? And so when I saw it for myself, I was like, oh shit, they messing around. But now that they've given so much out, like, I don't think they have a lot left. I mean, I think they have a lot left, but I think that, like, these videos are probably going to be the most expensive, I would think anyway, because like they're the surviving victims, survivors of this. So I would think these would be the most expensive.
I believe it was that same Sunday. They were all so brief. And a lot of people said, why didn't they ask them more questions? What's going on? Well, I know the police was just trying to wrap their heads around this shocking crime so early that Sunday. And then a lot of kids just, scattered, went to their individual homes, of course, went to a safe place. They tried to go to a safe place with their parents. They didn't want to be in Moscow, some of them, with this killer on the loose, and who could blame them? So we've watched her video interview. This is Bethany's audio interview. She sounds very soft-spoken and calm. She only sounds like she gets a little bit upset when she talks about seeing Xana on the floor that fatal morning. And she gets, but I'm only saying that so she,
because it's usually after like a Bible verse. There we go.
Okay, so I'm actually going to start with those questions first, and then at the end we'll go back over your timeline a little bit better, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see. The first question I have for you, just trying to get some ideas of the routine of the house.
Mm-hmm.
The front door code. How many people have that code?
I only know like 3 people that had it, and then all of us roommates.
Okay, so everyone that lived there?
Yes.
Okay. And how many people actually lived in the house?
That actually were like paying rent.
Or sleeping in the house?
Like every single night.
Pretty much.
Okay, so me, Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan.
Okay. What about that other downstairs bedroom?
No one
was living in that room? Okay. So all of you had the code and then 3 other people?
Yes.
Do you know who those 3 people were? Do you know last name? And what was the purpose of her having the code?
She's one of my best friends, so she was always coming over.
Okay. And who else had it? Can you spell her last name? Okay. And then just another friend or?
Yeah, one of my best friends.
audio.
Okay. And then who else had it?
And then,
Okay. Was she your friend or was she your friend?
they are all of our friends.
Okay. Are y'all belong to the same sorority house?
And then I know actually 3 more people that
3 more? Okay. Okay. Can you spell that, please? Okay.
And then
And what was the reason for these 3 having it?
they're all like really good friends of all of ours.
Okay, so just really close people?
Yeah.
Is that pretty much the only people you gave it to?
That, to my knowledge, that's the only people that know it.
Okay.
When was the clarify that? Did you give them
No.
each of these people the codes?
No.
Okay. Just any of the members of the house gave these individuals the code? Whether it was
Yes.
you or others?
One of them had to have given him the code. But,
When was the last time you guys changed it?
never.
You've never changed
Well,
the code?
I moved in, me and Xana and Kaylee were all new to the house, but Maddie lived there the year before.
Okay.
And they didn't change it from the year before. But
And what was the code?
this, I believe.
Okay. And that's what you remember it being?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More of like a pattern when I see it. But that's how I remember it.
Okay.
I think that's the numbers.
And you moved in when?
August 3rd-ish.
So at the start of the school year?
Yeah.
She didn't even live there like 3 months. Wow.
And that's when you, Xana or Xana?
Xana.
Xana. Ethan, and who was the other one who moved in at that time?
I don't know if Ethan was, I can't remember if Ethan was there at that time.
Did he actually live in the house, or did he have his own place?
He had his own place, but he stayed there every night.
Where did he actually live, do you know?
It was an apartment by this one gas station. I don't really know the street or anything.
Do you remember the gas station?
Yeah, the 76er.
Oh, by the 76?
Yeah.
So that would be on the opposite end of campus.
Mm-hmm.
I remember right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he live with anyone? Did he want to his room?
It was just him.
Just him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. And when did, you said Maddie was the one that was living in there prior?
Plunder, True Crime Audio.
So was she the only one who was currently in the house that had been in the house the year before?
Yes.
Okay. Did she switch rooms at all?
Mm-mm.
And her room was upstairs at the top of the stairs to the right? Right next to the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. In your room, I know you lived on the very bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the
If you
one you
walk
go through
in
the front
to the
door to the left. Okay, so that's what we thought. Okay. What about Murphy's routine, the dog? Who took him out? How often did he go out? What was kind of the normal standard routine for taking him out?
I believe Kaylee mainly took him out. Maddie would sometimes take him out if Kaylee didn't want to.
Okay.
And she just kind of took him out whenever. Sometimes she would take him out through the back, but sometimes she would take him out through the front door, and then he'd just go out.
Did they ever use a leash with him, or did they just open the door and let him go?
She never used a leash, but she had like a little collar that would like buzz if he was like running away that she would put on sometimes.
Okay. Okay. So does she have like an exterior around the property?
No, it was just like a little, it might have been like a little
push.
shock or, yeah, something like that.
Okay, so she had a handheld push button or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Would you guys ever leave the rear slider open so he could go in and out as he pleased?
No, because he would run away, usually.
Okay. How was he? Was he a skittish dog? Was he friendly? Did he bark at anything that moved?
He was pretty friendly. He didn't bark that often, but he would bark sometimes. And I don't know, he was a good dog.
Okay.
But he was a puppy, so like not completely trained.
So there's not some dogs where they're scared of their own shadow and they just bark and run and hide?
Yeah.
Anything? Okay. Did he always sleep in Kaylee's room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Never wandered off down to one of your guys' rooms if Kaylee was
She
there?
always shut the door.
She always shut the door. Okay.
Or kept him in there when she was in there.
Okay. Alright. So you've heard of, it sounds like a fairly routine Uber driver
Yeah.
that used to drive either all of you from the house or mostly just Maddie and Kaylee. Can you explain who this guy is, how this relationship started, and everything like that?
I know Kaylee, I think, knew him from some of the other, would always take his Uber, and they had his number, and he always, like, helped them and got them whenever they needed it. And so then most of the school would take his Uber, right?
Most of the school?
Yeah.
So a lot of people knew
A lot of people, yeah.
and have used him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would they normally contact him?
Either just through the Uber app or through the phone.
So, like a direct phone number? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever used him before?
Yes.
What's he like?
He's a really nice guy. to my knowledge.
Do you know his name? Has he ever acted strange or odd with you guys?
Mm-mm.
Ever said anything or done anything inappropriate that you've ever heard?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard either Kaylee or Maddie say anything odd after he gave them a ride home or something?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Everyone pretty much loved him. They all used his Uber.
Okay. So he's well enough liked, and did they trust him?
Mm-hmm.
Is that mainly why they used him so much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know anything more about him, like his personal life or anything?
I know his wife just had a baby.
So he didn't play it off that he was single or anything like that with you guys?
No.
Okay. And what kind of car is it?
It's a smaller car.
Do you remember what color?
I don't really know. Like a gray or black, maybe?
Okay.
Or white. I honestly don't know. I don't remember.
All right. No worries. I know I asked a little bit about my current boyfriends when we first talked, and who all, out of all of you living in the house, primarily you 5 girls, who all had boyfriends?
Xana. At the time? Like
Currently, yes.
Okay, Xana and Maddie.
And Xana's boyfriend was Ethan.
Ethan, yes.
Okay. Who is dating?
His name. He lives in.
Do you know his last name?
I do not.
Okay. Do you know if he goes to, is he in high school still?
He
or
goes
is
to
he... Okay. And Maddie? Were they...
I believe is how you pronounce it.
And you said...
Yeah.
Can you spell it, please?
This must be the cutting out that Plunder was talking about, where they're taking chunks of it kind of out.
Okay. And is he a student at U of I or somewhere else?
He graduated from UI.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what he does?
He has a job, like a 9-to-5 job.
Okay.
That's all I know. I forget what it was.
But you don't know what it is?
I forget what it was.
Okay. Okay. And then, were all of those fairly recent boyfriends, or had they been dating for?
They've all been dating for like a while.
Okay. And then obviously Kaylee had an ex-boyfriend, right?
Yes.
And that was. Yeah. I've got his last name. Okay. Was there anyone else that she was seeing? Maybe kind of hanging out with quite a bit more? Possibly a... Okay.
Remember?
What is he like?
He's super nice too.
Okay.
He was like guy big. I don't like.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. And is that how Kaylee met him? Was through Xana?
No, I don't think so. Kaylee just knew, like,
Just
the
knew?
dogs. Yeah,
Okay.
and all that.
Okay. So can you kind of explain a little bit about their interactions? Were they kind of starting a dating relationship, or were they just kind of friendly with each other?
I don't really know. They would talk a lot, and I think she kind of liked him, but it was just like a beginning thing.
Okay.
Nothing
Was there a lot of
serious.
flirting going on between the two of them?
I think a little.
A little?
Yeah.
Okay. Had you ever stayed the night at your guys' house?
No. But she stayed with him like a few times, I think, maybe twice.
Okay. Do you know where he lives?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Do you know if he's ever been to your house?
Yes.
Okay. Is that just from the normal coming to the parties type stuff, or had he ever been over there when there wasn't a party?
No. Not that I know of. Other than, yeah, maybe homework was somewhere sometime.
Okay. All right. Is there any other that you know that are either hanging out with Kaylee recently?
I don't know if they ever like hung out, but I think she liked him and they were kind of talking a little, but then they didn't.
Who was that? Taking a wild guess on that one. And is he then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you mean by they kind of were hanging out for a while, but nothing ever came of it? So
I think they were just kind of flirting.
Okay.
And they've talked like before, I think. And then it just kind of came up again, but then nothing really came out of it.
And did this all take place after her and broke up?
Yes.
Same with...
Mm-hmm.
So these didn't start before or anything like that? It just everything started afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And what about you? Do you have a current or ex-boyfriend?
No.
Okay. Any guys that, the flirty starting of a relationship or anything?
I had one guy kind of, his name was
Where does he live? Okay. Had he been over to your place before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same thing, parties, or just you invite him over, he comes
Parties
hangs out?
mostly.
Okay. Nothing serious between the two of you?
Not really.
Did he want more?
I don't know, it's just kind of newer.
Newer?
Yeah.
Kind of that beginning stage of getting to know each other?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of talking, mostly through phone or in person?
Both.
A little bit of both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what about... I said had a boyfriend, okay. It's gotta be all of you. Sure. Any other admirers or guys who just would catch a clue that would hang out or try and hang out, kind of hang around you guys, come to your parties all the time and kind of be annoying that you can think of?
Not really. Like, no one that would, like, be creepy towards anyone.
Have you ever heard the name?
I know his last name.
Okay. His name just came up, so I'm not even sure if he's involved. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember who told it to me now.
What do you know about one of you know?
All I know is that he's super nice. He was friends with and all of them. And he had a long-time girlfriend, but then they broke up recently. That's all I know.
And yeah, the I'm referring to was it?
Okay, that might be the same one then.
Okay. So a nice guy though?
Mm-hmm. I've never, like, really had, like, a conversation with him.
Okay.
Like, he was always nice whenever I...
So I'm going to ask a point-blank question with, does he sell drugs of any kind?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What about it? Is that a name you're familiar with? Okay. So I know everyone's already aware of the video from the grub truck, and everyone watching it. And there's an individual behind that shows up the same time that Kaylee and Maddie do, and then kind of leaves right after they do. Do you know who that was?
So that's Jack Showalter.
I do not,
Have you seen that video?
but I have seen the video. And I know people think they know who it was.
Do you know anyone last name?
I don't know him personally, but I've heard the name.
What have you heard?
Well, I heard recently that, I forget who said it, but someone said that their boyfriend or something said that they never want to get in a fight with him because he has like anger issues, kind of, and is known for like beating up people.
But that came third, fourth party, basically?
Yeah.
Do you know, might be able to figure out who would know direct have hand? So we could talk to that person about him?
I think it was, he told me that, who was, I'm not positive on that.
And do you know who her boyfriend is?
Yeah.
Do you know her last name? And we're in the fraternity? Okay. So you think that maybe might have been?
I'm pretty sure he was, or that's what I've heard.
You've heard that he was?
Yeah.
Okay. But you've never seen, would you even recognize him if you saw him on the street?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you probably have no idea if he's ever been in your house or anything like that?
Mm-mm. I don't think I've never heard anyone say anything about him. But.
Okay. When you were watching the grub truck video, did you see anyone else that was standing behind Kaylee or Maddie while they were getting their food that you recognized?
I thought I recognized someone. I'd need to see the video again.
Yeah, and I don't have it up. It's
I can
booked in as evidence. I know there was a bigger guy wearing a dark Carhartt.
I have no idea who that was.
Okay, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can look up the video.
That's fine. I'll let you. I don't know how to really run that Twitch stuff, so I'm sure you guys do a lot better than I do. I just know it's right towards the end before they closed.
I don't know if this is his radio or what.
You're fine.
Good night, Kathy.
One fried cheese, one basil pesto, 2 pork tacos, 24 chicken, 4
Getting close. It's bad I don't remember that order. Watched it too many times.
People have fallen. People have fallen. Sorry.
I can't find the part where I thought I recognized someone, but
That's okay.
yeah.
Are you a freshman?
No, I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, okay. So you just may not know enough of the people that would hang out down there. So.
I know some of the people that work at the corner club, though, that
Okay.
maybe if he was there.
Well, we have footage from the corner club,
Oh,
too,
okay.
because we knew that Kaylee and Maddie had come from the corner club.
Mhm.
So we do have the video footage of it.
Oh.
I just haven't seen it yet, so. Okay. So you guys have a router in your house for the internet?
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose account was that under?
Okay.
Okay. Do you know the password or username for it?
No.
Do you know if it's...
I think the password could be the same. Wait, do you need the Wi-Fi password?
That part I don't know. I don't know if I need that one or if it's going to be a different password. It should be for the actual Spectrum account.
There's
Maybe it's the
probably an
same.
administrator
Yeah, there should be an
username
administrator
and password for the router. It would be
It was for sure Kaylee that had it.
Yeah.
Okay. What was so it wasn't a private, or it was a private account and it wasn't just open to anyone that came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you have two different ones?
No, just one.
Okay, so what would be the login that you would use when you logged into it?
Like the password?
Oh, they finally found someone that knew the Wi-Fi password.
what was the name? Like Dave's Bar Grill or
I think it was not positive on that.
And then actual password?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember if it's in it or not, but
Okay.
the password. I think
No, that's fine. Did you guys ever give the password out to many people?
not a ton of people. I'm kind of just a select few.
Kind of like your guys' code to the front door?
Yeah.
Just very selected people?
Yeah, just because it would like overpower it and then it just wouldn't work.
Okay. All right. So obviously I know since you've moved in, you guys have had a few parties at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been to at least one noise complaint there.
Mm-hmm.
Right towards the very start of the year. Have at any time when you guys had a party, were there any issues with anyone who attended that party that somebody had to get thrown out, they had to be told to leave, or anything like that?
I know some people, or two guys got in a fight once, but they usually fight, I don't know.
Did you happen to know who the two guys were?
Yeah.
Or did you witness it?
I have a video, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were the two guys fighting?
Someone sent me.
And who was he fighting?
I just know him by.
Just
I believe so, yeah.
okay. Do you know why they were fighting?
They just get fights sometimes, I think.
Are they both fraternity members?
Mm-hmm. They're in the same fraternity, too.
Which one? Do you guys, is your house a lot with each other?
We mainly hang out
I'm
with.
kind of kicking up on a theme here with the time.
We mainly hang out with.
Okay. Because Ethan was,
Mm-hmm.
and his brother was his.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And you said you have that video? Or did you get rid of it?
Kaylee, or someone sent it to me.
Plunder.
How long ago was this fight?
Audio.
Try to open.
Was it sent to you as a normal text?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay. We might have it then, since how we downloaded your phone.
Oh.
We might already have it.
I think it to me, but and she got it from someone else. But
So you didn't actually see the fight? You just saw the video?
well, I saw a little bit of it.
Okay.
Not really, just one of them just laying on the floor, just like.
So you saw the aftermath of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember when that was? A week ago, 2 months ago?
It wasn't a week or 2 weeks ago. It was maybe like a month ago.
About a month. Okay. So I know you said no one slept or was using that other downstairs room across from you, but we found mail in there.
You found what?
Mail?
Oh, sometimes I think maybe they put mail in there. I don't know.
Do you know when
Yeah, she is still in there.
she used to?
Mm-hmm.
When did she move out?
Last year.
Last year. Is she still in the area?
No, she lived in and then moved to. Maddie used to do a lot of work in there, and she would always get the
There was a
mail.
computer there?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she used to get the mail, so maybe she just put it in there.
Okay. And you said Maddie was the one that was doing a lot of work in?
Maddie and Kaylee both did work in there, but mainly Maddie.
Okay. Do you know whose computer that was there in there then?
Weren't there like two? One by the.
No, so the one behind the door was just a monitor. And then as you walk in the door to the right, there was actually a computer.
That's
a small
all Maddie's.
computer. Okay, so that was Maddie's computer.
Plunder. True crime audio.
Okay. Who all had jobs?
Maddie, Kaylee, Sam.
Just those three?
Mm-hmm.
And which two worked at Mad Greek?
Maddie and Sana.
What was Katie doing?
She worked for a company from home. I don't know what company it was. But.
Okay. And was this company who she was working for the reason she was going to move to Texas? Or was thinking
I
of
can't
leaving the
remember.
area?
It might have been, but I think she just kind of wanted to like try to start
Just want to go somewhere
something else. Yeah.
Okay.
And Maddie also worked for another company, but
Was it the
I
same
don't.
one?
No, it wasn't the same one. I don't know the name of it. She did that one from home and then worked at Mad Greek too.
So they both worked from companies from at home,
Mm-hmm.
but not the same one.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what the other one did? The one that Maddie was working for? Did she ever talk about what she did?
She sent me she made this list where you could sign up to get a call with her.
Okay.
And she sent it to me because she wanted to show me what she would make or whatever.
Did she make stuff or is she trying to sell stuff?
I don't really know. I think she was interviewing people or something for the job. I'm not positive.
Okay. Was it a big company or was it like a local company she was doing stuff for?
I believe it was a
True crime
because when
audio.
she was for summer, she worked for them at the office.
Okay.
But it's all business stuff, and I don't know much about that.
Okay. So she worked for them actually in their facility during the summer, and then when she went back up there, she was just doing it through the online stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Thank you. Do you happen to have, because you mentioned her, do you happen to have a phone number for her?
Yes.
Because remembering back to your initial interview that I had with you, she was at the house that night, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your phone number? Thank you. So we have also had, what you assume, people are talking, people are giving us all kinds of information. One thing that I picked up from one of the interviews I did was rumors of potential drug use with Ethan and Zena, especially when they drank?
I believe they took Adderall.
Was it Adderall?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's it, from my knowledge.
And how did you hear that?
Well,
Have you ever witnessed
that night
it?
I saw them take it, yeah.
So you saw them. How were they taking it?
Ethan, I think, just swallowed the pill, and I think Xana snorted it.
And where was that at?
In Xana's room.
Okay. That actually fits then what we found. Thank you. That's actually good for us. I'm just trying to figure out different things that we found, so. Did someone have a prescription for Adderall?
I don't know who they got it from, but no, neither of them did.
Okay. Did anyone else in the house use drugs at all? Especially party drugs?
I think Kaylee sometimes took an Adderall, but other than that, I don't think so.
And was it Adderall or something?
All I know is that it was Adderall, yeah.
Okay. All right. Since you've moved in, have there been any issues with any of the neighbors, not just within your close proximity, but from, I think you guys refer to them as the apartments to your east? So when you're looking at your front door to the left there?
All I know is that we got a lot of noise complaints.
One more.
Yeah.
It happens though.
Yeah.
A lot of parties there.
Yeah. So nothing else though. Only
So
that
no one's
we
ever
get
yelled at you guys when you have a party or if the dog's out barking or anything like that? They've never yelled? Okay. Do you know how many noise complaints you guys have had since you moved in?
Maybe 4 or 3.
4 or 3. Okay. So when you've had your parties, have you ever noticed anyone that would be in the house that was kind of out of place or loitering around in areas that everyone else wasn't, like your guys' bedrooms or upstairs or anything like that?
Not really. No one that we weren't really friends with would come.
Okay.
Or that not one of us knew.
So was it an invite-only type party or would people crash it?
Pretty much invite only, but some people would show up sometimes, but mostly we knew them, so it didn't really matter.
Alright. So to your recollection, you would recognize most of the people that were in there?
Yeah.
And they were fairly regular people that you knew from other places?
Okay. People that we normally would hang out with.
Okay. So before I get back into the timeline again, is there anything else that you can think of that we need to know? Anyone else you think we need to talk to that might be able to help direct us in the right direction?
Not really that I can think of.
Okay.
Because most of the best friends that were there, you guys already have talked to.
Plunder,
Quite a few.
True
Yeah,
Crime
there's even some more that
Audio.
we're still trying to communicate with.
Yeah. I don't know if this is helpful or anything, but we did, Kaylee was, looking up just some stuff, registered, there's, registered sex offenders, and there's one that lived, right next door to us, kind of.
Do you remember that name?
I don't remember the name, but it was on,
So what do
it's
you mean
just,
by right
public.
next door?
It's, right down the street.
You'll be surprised if you look it up how many predators are around everyone's neighborhood. I've done it before. It's pretty scary if you look it up.
So on Taylor?
Not on Taylor, on King, I believe.
So on King?
Or on King or Queen, one of those. On the corner, kind of. And those blue apartments, I don't know. I think I don't know, you can look it up. It will show up.
So if I turn onto King coming off the Taylor Street, we have the house on the right, big white apartment building. Then you have a which I think is more of an off-campus frat house.
Do you know like
the other two houses around the corner, but then at the other bottom, just to your left as you come onto King, you have that little fourplex, and then just behind it, there's a set of two different blue apartments. Is those the ones you're talking about?
Yeah, like those. I don't know exactly where over there, but it was like around that area.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Because it would be, if I walked up the steps coming off of Taylor and the Whites to go to your place, it'd be to your right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any of those. I don't know exactly where, but it just popped up on the thing. Yeah.
And it was a male? Younger or older?
Older. Be like 30s or 40s. I don't know. That's old.
You're very old. You can say whatever you want. I'm getting your age and thinking people my age now are old. Now I'm this age, so it's all about where you're at in your life.
Could I ask a couple of questions on that? When was Katie looking up sex offenders?
Not too long ago. Probably like either a week ago maybe.
And did she tell you why she wanted to look these offenders up?
No. She always was kind of into like crime podcasts and stuff like that, and like those kind of shows. I think she just randomly looked it up.
So is she doing it kind of more for curiosity or fun?
Yeah, it was curiosity, I believe.
Okay. So she likes to watch crime shows? She watch them quite a bit?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So there was nothing of, I just had a weird interaction with some guy. I'm curious to see if he might be a sex offender or something.
We were all shocked to find out
that she did it?
No, that it was that close.
Oh. Another question, though, that brings up, though. So, I believe it was Kaylee had two different incidences that she's reported to other people. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Winco and then the backyard thing.
Yeah. What do you know about those?
I know that she told me the Winco thing. She noticed the guy following her around the store. And she kept like looking back, and he like still followed her. And she checked out with the stuff she was buying, and then he didn't buy anything, but then continued to follow her out.
Okay.
And she went to her car and like quickly got in it, and he was like standing right behind it. And Xana was in the car with her, sitting and waiting for her.
Okay. Did she tell you this story herself, or did you hear it from someone else?
She told me.
Okay. Did she ever describe him to you? Like age, height,
I think she said
skin
he
color?
was African American.
Okay. Did she say about how old she thought he was?
Definitely on the older side, but not like...
So back to your 30 to 40s?
Maybe, or 20s, maybe, like older 20s.
So like late 20s,
yeah.
30s?
Did she say that, or that's what you're guessing?
I think that's what she said. I'm not positive.
Okay, so you're not positive on if she even talked about an age?
No.
Okay, and that's fine.
I think that's what she said, though. I don't know.
That's okay. Do you know when that was?
I can't exactly remember. I would guess like a month ago or something like that.
Okay. So prior to or after Halloween?
Prior to, I'd say.
So sometime maybe mid to late October?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just trying to narrow it down. Because we might be able to still go back and pull video footage.
Oh, okay.
Do you know if she bought something when she was there?
Yeah, she did.
Did she normally shop there? Did she normally shop
Yeah.
there?
Because Winco's the cheapest, so usually.
Do you know how much she bought? Like,
I know she bought a
got?
case of White Claws. I don't know if she bought anything else, but...
I'm going to ask it anyway. Is that fairly normal for her to go there to buy a case of White Claw?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know she bought White Claw on that time?
Because she was getting it for Xana, I believe.
Okay, so she was there to buy it for her.
Would she pay with that for cash or a credit card? You know?
I think Winco only takes card at self-checkout, and I believe she did self-checkout.
So she used a debit card?
I think Winco has to take credit, but I'm not positive.
It's
They
either
take debit cards.
Do they?
debit or
They take
credit,
debit.
yeah, one of those.
Most of the machines,
I believe
or
she
even
would.
there's like 2 or 3 that are running ours specifically. There's a couple that are cash on sales, and there's others that are
Yeah, our Winco here, you can't use
cash at all.
No, you can only use cash or debit card, no credit.
Oh, it's that way.
Yeah,
I know there's
that's how it
something
is
weird
with
about
ours,
this
yeah.
here.
So, and that makes sense. Okay.
But my point is, if she's used, would her normal shopping be to use her debit card there?
I'm actually not positive.
Do you know if she ever used Anna's card to make the purchase?
Xana usually gave cash because she would use her tip money from her job to whoever got it and give it to them. I don't know. Kaylee
So
used
you
the
don't know
cash
if
or
she's-
used
right.
her phone.
Okay. But it's at least something to follow up on.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Was it more at night or in the afternoon?
Night.
Night.
Mm-hmm.
Now and then.
And do you happen to know where she banks, what bank?
I think most people up in Idaho use Idaho Central, but
Especially those of our college kids that
Yeah.
are using it because they're push on campus.
Yeah.
Which I think we may already have her card.
oh,
And what's the girl's name?
Kaylee.
Okay. You know, if she had an app on her phone that would have banking. Like the kids your age use banking.
Oh,
apps.
maybe just to like check it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might have.
Okay. Would have it there then too. Okay. So that's all the other questions I have. Anything come up with?
So I just had a couple of quick things. So you had said somebody recently said that he had maybe had some anger issues and you want to get in a fight with him.
Yeah,
Was that before or after this incident?
after.
Okay. So that was something that came up after you did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever heard of him before that at all?
No.
And then
I heard that he really has no association with Idaho anymore. None of them really.
Do you know what happened there?
No.
To make that?
All I know is that they don't really hang out.
Okay.
No association. Yeah.
And then obviously, like I'm probably the one that knows the least in the room. So if this makes sense to everybody else, then I don't. But so there's a front door.
Mm-hmm.
Do most people use that to access the house?
Yes, some people though did sometimes come through the back.
Which is what kind of entrance?
Sliding.
Are those the only entrance and exits that are?
I guess if you were strong enough or like climbed this one tree, you could get onto the top balcony.
And then there's another door up there to a balcony.
Yes, there's a window, and Maddie usually leaves her window unlocked and opened, I believe.
Okay.
And then Kaylee's sliding door in her room.
Did she normally leave that unlocked or she
No,
locked it?
she always locked it.
What about the other sliding door?
We usually lock it, but I don't know, like we were drunk, came home, forgot.
Was it a secure sliding door? Like
Yeah, it's secure if you lock it.
okay. But you also mentioned there was a front door, or somebody mentioned there's a front door code that was set when you moved in.
Yes.
How is that like connected to home automation, or is that just like a standalone thing where you had to like log in specifically on that door to change the code?
I actually have no idea.
Could you unlock it from an app?
No.
Okay. So it's just the code on it?
Yes.
Okay.
And our door, I don't know if I mentioned this before, was wide open one day when we came home, and no one left it open or anything. And it wasn't really shutting right or working, but then Xana's dad fixed it after Parents' Weekend.
Okay. So that would have been the week before, right?
Yeah, and the screws were kind of unloose on the door.
So when did you guys find the door open?
Well, and clarify, it's not the screws on the locking mechanism, it's the actual screws.
On the
Like in the
hinges.
plate?
Yeah.
On the hinges?
Right.
Or on
Yeah.
the strike plate?
That's what she said.
So was it the hinges on the door that it swings on, or on the strike plate where the mechanism comes in and catches?
Like the door like swings on.
So it,
Like the hinges.
Well, I don't know. My dad noticed it,
okay.
so I'm not positive.
One of the parents fixed it before he left town.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
This was November 4th at
Any,
like 10:57 a.m.
did anybody in the house have any home automation stuff? Amazon, Alexa, Echoes, things of that nature? Okay. And
What time did you guys discover that door wide open?
At like 10:57 a.m. around around that
And
time.
how do you know that?
I just have a video on my phone from
That's
us.
pretty specific.
Yeah.
When you guys got home,
Did you video the actual door open and the...
No, we videoed us walking around with like.
so when you went
clubs
into
just
it?
to check each room. Yeah.
Okay. So you found it open. There's the golf clubs in the room just to your right.
Yeah, Ethan's golf club.
Okay, so you went in, each of you went in and grabbed it, and then you were recording as you're walking to make sure no one was in the house?
Yeah, and just checked every room.
Did you ever report that to us?
I don't think so.
Okay. And you guys never figured out what happened?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Was Murphy still in the house when you guys got there?
Yeah. I actually do not know.
Or was he locked up in his cage up in
If that
Kaylee's room?
was
That's a little weird. That's a little weird. They went back into the house, but they didn't find anything.
they went home for the weekend, that weekend.
Okay.
Oh, this is a different weekend. Okay, never mind. I was getting confused. I'm so sorry. This is a different time they were scared.
Would she have
They
taken
were
the
not.
dog with her?
I don't remember if she took him or if she gave him for the weekend.
Okay. All right.
And so you said you had an Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
Any other home automation stuff? Ring doorbell,
Mm-mm.
other video cameras. Somebody had to keep an eye on the dog during the day.
Mm-mm. Because one of us was usually home at some point.
You say you guys came home at 10:57 on the 4th and found this door open.
Mm-hmm.
How long had you guys been out of the house that morning?
Well, Xana left for work. I went to pick up Maddie from class and just came with me. And then we went and got coffee and then brought Xana coffee at work and then came home.
So
What time did you leave?
What time was it? I
Said you found it at
picked
10.
up Maddie maybe around like 9:20, maybe.
So 9:20
Whenever
in the
her
morning.
class got out that day.
Okay.
So a couple hours you were gone.
Maybe
like
an
an
hour.
hour, 30
and a half.
minutes, something like that.
And then no one else would have been in the house at that time? Because you said he
No.
went to pick
we
Maddie
called
up.
Ethan too and asked if he was there, and he said he hadn't been there.
Okay. Did you talk to any of the other people who you'd given the key to?
Mm-mm. They were probably just at their house at the time of class.
Okay. And what door did you exit out of?
That door. So
Out of that
maybe
door?
it didn't shut fully, and it was windy that day.
Who was the last one to walk out?
Maybe or Xana, one of them. I don't remember.
We talked about Winco. You said there was another incident that she told you about backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
No, I think we got sidetracked. Thank
Okay.
you.
I think I told you guys this, but when one time Kaylee was home alone, and me and Taylor were at a meeting at our sorority or something like that, and she called us and asked when we were coming home, and I said, like, right now. She said, okay, good. And then she said, I swear I saw someone watching me when I was taking Murphy out to pee from the art back window at night. Just like she said, she saw a silhouette of like a man watching her.
So like someone was in the house watching her?
No, like in our backyard, like up
Okay.
that hill, kind of.
Where that parking lot
behind-
is?
Yeah,
Like a neighbor?
I don't know.
Well, the
Just a man.
apartment building to the east, its parking lot wraps around the back side of their back portion of their house.
Mhm.
So there's a little bit of a landing with a bunch of parking up there. And what night was that again?
I don't remember that night.
Do you remember, was it like around the same time as the Winco incident? Before or after?
I want to say that was before.
Okay. So early October to mid-October?
Yes.
Or even before that? Do you remember if the weather was...
Well, what meeting had you gone to?
Yeah.
we went to a chapter meeting, which is every Monday. I believe it was chapter. It could have been a sisterhood, but also our sorority was put on suspension from a certain time. And then we got back and did it. So there's a time period where we weren't going to chapter, but I forget.
You said she called you or messaged you?
Called me.
Do you still have that on your phone, maybe, or would it be deleted by now?
It could be on there, but it's
Is it an
a
iPhone?
long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
It's more than 2 weeks. It's not in recent.
Okay.
Other than saying she saw a silhouette of a man, did she give you any identity in terms of features or race or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
About how far away would that be?
Depending on where the guy was standing.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's dark, so.
40, 70 feet through trees, bushes. Did she say if he was doing anything or just standing there?
I think she said he was just standing there and staring.
Okay. So no talk of maybe if he was up there smoking or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
She gets spooked a lot.
Kind of. Mainly me and Tim get spooked more than anyone else.
Kaylee ever make any mention that she felt like someone might be following her or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Even after these incidences?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned this too. Once, it was maybe like a week ago, I was in my room and I was getting ready for bed. It was early in the morning, like 1, maybe 2-ish. And I heard like a scream outside my window. And I got really scared, so I called like everyone in the house and no one answered because they were asleep. But I called one of my friends and she picked me up and I slept at her place.
Okay. And you said it was around 1 o'clock?
Mm-hmm. I actually might have just called Maddie, but...
You said it was a week prior?
Yeah.
Okay. Who came and picked you up?
My friend.
Is it real?
The scream, did it sound like either a male or a female?
I don't know, but it was like, it didn't seem like it sounded like a scared scream, but...
So not like somebody partying and hollering?
Mm-hmm. Like, it made me scared. But, I don't know, maybe if someone was, like, scaring their friend, like, I don't know, like, spooked them or something. But I sleep on the bottom all by myself, so I was like, I want it.
Right.
Yeah.
And your window's probably the easiest to get to.
Yeah.
Because of where it's at.
Probably mine.
Alright. I can't think of others, but there might be more. But I'd like to kind of go back now to some of the events kind of starting really early Saturday when you woke up and then kind of going from there.
Okay.
So
I'm muted. I was muted. I didn't mean to be. So sorry. The messages will probably start coming in, but I didn't mean to be muted. No, what I was gonna say was we'll just stop it there because I wanted to do this in 2 parts because it is pretty long. It's like an hour or 2.5 hours. And we're at like an hour and 19, and we're like an hour and 13 on the video. So that's about we have like an hour and 16 minutes, I believe, left. Yeah, I was muted. I was like, whoopsie. Oh, yeah, Chris Watts case. That's a long time ago. I didn't follow the Chris Watts case. I'm not online. I know there's some creators out there that were like riding hard for him and saying he didn't do it. He didn't do it, but he did do it. He said he did it. But yeah, I didn't follow that one. I didn't follow that case, but I followed it like from the comfort of my home. You know what I mean? Like if I saw something, I was interested in it, and I know what happened. But for the most part, I know what happened. But I watched just like stuff that was on TV, more like mainstream media. Oh, I bet it was crazy online. Oh, I found her during Kylie Rodney. That was my first case. And then I didn't watch her stuff for up until like right around this time. I started watching her again. I don't know why I stopped. No, there was no reason. I think I just stopped watching everybody. What is that noise? Oh, it's the TV out there. I thought Vincent was out there singing. Sound like gospel or something going on out there. But I do know. I mean, I know the gist of the Chris Watts case, and I know there was a couple creators that were riding hard, saying he didn't do it. Like, kind of like now, the same creator, one of the same ones. She thinks everyone's innocent. You give her a murderer, she's gonna say not him. Surely not our Bri Koberger. I don't think he saw DM either, PKC. I really don't. I think that room was really dark. And I think when she opened it, she just opened it like a crack. And then I think he was looking down at that step. That's just me. I think he was looking down for that 4-inch step that steps down right before Dylan's room. Because I would have. Yeah. Yeah, Lana. Same damn one. Yeah. I just thought of that. I'm like, huh, same one. Yeah. She said she was going to go to the trial, and this was what threw me through a loop. This was when I don't even know, how did I hear this, because I don't listen to her. I must have. I don't know. I hit those 3 little dots and said do not recommend like 2 years ago, and it's been great. But no, I heard she was like, I'm gonna pack up a tent, and I'm gonna be like cooking and drinking with the fraternity brothers, and I'm like, that's when I got so mad, and I was like, oh, you're too close to me. Because we're both in Ohio. Like, super close. Too close for my comfort. I used to live actually in the same city. Yeah, Jeremy, yeah. I think that's what he was doing when he went out there. I think he thought, not in my backyard, I'll be safe, Yeah, I remember everything. She's kind of like that mom that, their kid does something. She's like, not my child right here. That just did it right in front of everybody. She is. I know, right, Betsy? I know. I'm good. Maybe I should take it off and put a hat on. But yeah, I told Vincent one, I was like, she lives too close. I don't know if it was that or something else, but she, like, I mean, she does her thing, but it's just, she be nuts. She just writes on these documents like some random shit and then goes live. And did she get her projector yet? Her old school projector, like the ones that they rolled out in the classrooms when you were in high school in 1980? Because she was looking forward to that. I think last time I checked her out. Why does she have 2 of herself on her panel? Is it like both of her personalities up there? I don't know. All I know is it's been super crazy out on those YouTube streets today. If you guys, or since last night, if you guys haven't seen it, it's been crazy. Oh, I know. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, Betsy? A lifetime. It is so hard to get a lifetime protective order. It really is. And they were like, lifetime it up. I was bullied, I'd say. He tried to bully me. He never hit me because yeah, right. But if he ever thought he was going to, he wasn't going to. But I dated a guy, and after we broke up, he was a little weird. So I had to go to my sister-in-law, who's a domestic, at the time, she was a domestic violence case manager. And she said, everybody clear your books. She really did. They gave me a 5-year, and I thought that was a lot. It's been pathetic. I can't even keep up with it, but I'm here for it at the same time, True Crime Renee. At the same time, I'm here to see London bridges falling. Because, it's just crazy. No, I did. Well, I did. If you're talking about harsh, I did. You live in Ohio too? So I go to Columbus a lot. I'm about an hour and a half from there. And I also, where else do I go a lot? Nowhere. Columbus, that's it. That's only, I go up to the city a lot. We used to live in Upper Arlington, which is like, if you say you live in Upper Arlington in Ohio, like people are like, oh my God, you got money. And it's like, no. Back that up. We don't have money. We got a really super cheap apartment, and it was in this little place that like no one knew about. Like I don't know how to explain it. There was like all these trees, but there was a building, you could barely see it. And it was right in Upper Arlington, like right across from Columbus. And I lived there, and then Vincent moved in with me, and then we got in a place. But yeah, it was like 500 square feet. These apartments were so small and tiny and old, but we were like, but we had a good zip code, It's all about the zip code. The holidays are here. They are. I watch people that review them, and then I'm like, sounds about right. Holidays ain't happening in my house unless I start on the drama train. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I do have a couple things I want to say about some stuff, because I do have a voice. But I would it's not about anybody in particular. It's just about like the whole situation altogether. People are crazy. It's like, how is this? I can't compare this to another job, like a real job outside, like an outside job, other than panhandling. That's the best thing that I can think of is panhandling. Because you wouldn't ask your boss, hey, can I get $500 for my electric bill? If I was your boss and you asked me for that, I'd say, hell no, I'm not giving you $500. Why is your electric bill $500? I'm just kidding. I would probably give it, but your home is your haven. I've made mine a pretty good one. Very peaceful. It's very peaceful here. Oh, and I got a new candle too to burn over here. This little candle is like, it's seen its last days. I'll put this one out whenever it's Christmas, even though it's more of like an orange. Don't just pretend like it's more of a brown. It'll look more brown back there. It's pumpkin bourbon. It smells so good. Oh, Tracy. Oh gosh, honey. Yeah. There's a whole other sector to this platform, and that's all they ask. That's all they might as well put a bucket out, because it's like, I'll ask for memberships. I'll ask all day for memberships. I will put a goal up, because that is like awesome. Super chats, super things, all of that stuff is like extra, right? It's just extra. If you watch the videos, you do those things, that's extra. Like, to me, that's what I consider it. But there's other people that are, they expect it. They expect it every night. And it's crazy. Oh, I had to take it. I took it. I boxed it up, Ladybug. That's a magnifying glass back there now. I boxed it up the other day. Like I said it right before the live. I said, everybody say goodbye to my pumpkin, because I was going to bring in Christmas stuff, and I haven't got it all in yet. Not even close. So I got that at Target, and they're on sale right now for $3. Walk or run, don't walk. I got this candle for $3. Look how big it is. It's 11-ounce candle. I went to Columbus. Okay. So my Target doesn't have anything like good, because I buy it all. I buy all the clearance stuff. If it's clearance, I am going to have it. If I need it, if I want it, if I need it. If I want it. It's if I want it. I don't need it. I don't need another blanket. I need another blanket, like another, I don't know. But I got those candles because they were $3. And I was like, okay, I can get away with these 2 candles, right? And then I'm walking around the store and I don't have a cart because I know better. Don't get a cart. You're in here to get cat treats. Because I came over here and got some stuff. And then Vince was like, oh, we need cat treats. I was like, oh, I'll stop at beside my doctor's because I wanted to get the Botox. I think it was yesterday. Or whatever. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And so I got the Botox and then I went to that Target, and that Target is so nice over there. Like, I don't think people know it's there. So they had the best clearance. It was all good. I was like, oh, shoot. Should have brought more money. I stopped myself. I got a blanket. It was originally $30. I got it 50% off, and it's like red. I'm like, this is like a Christmas blanket. And then I got 2 candles. I'm just a Target lover. I love Target. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna pumpkin on it during Christmas time. It's gonna smell like a big old pumpkin in here, but that's okay. I'm gonna put it under the candle warmer back there. And then I have this like fascination with magnifying glasses. I have one right here too. This one comes out of the little thing. So let me grab the little thing. So it like goes like this. It's kind of fingerprinted up. And then I have one exactly like this, pretty much, but it's different. It is different. Oh wow, same company. But I have another one back there, and then I have a huge one. Like, I got a big magnifying glass. I thought it would be kind of funny to have magnifying glasses because, one, detectives usually have like those little magnifying glasses and stuff. And 2, I have one eye, so I thought it could be like a play on my eye, Oh, yes, that could be cute. It does have twinkle lights inside of it. So, Reba sent me the picture. Reba, if you're listening, I did get the picture of the pillow. I remember that. I just remembered that. She was in here forever ago. That is a good idea. Oh, Moscow. Oh, yeah, Moscow does have a Target. Oh, I love Target. I love it. If you go to Target and you want to know where the clearance is, this is I'm going to give you the game day play. I'm going to give you the play. Okay. When you go into any Target, the end caps, the ends of the aisles that are facing you, you're not going to find your clearance there. Okay. You're going to have, that's going to be all the fresh stuff, all the new stuff. That's how they do it. They do it different. They do it opposite of like most places. Most places put their summer or their clearance, not their summer, but their clearance on the end or like on the outside where you see it and it's like sale. Target puts it on the backside. So if you're in the bedding section and say you're looking, these are the aisles and you're in the bedding, go to the backside. Go to the backside. Just trust me. Just trust me on that. You're gonna find the best stuff. You're gonna be like, how did I not know about this? Very Sherlock. Yes, PKC. That's what I was thinking. And they were on sale. Like, they went on sale at different times. And I was like, well, now I have 3. So I think actually, I only have 3. But I have 3 little sand things too. One's in the living room. I could always bring it in. They do have the little star twinkle lights. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in a little while. I like going to Dollar Tree too. I'd be liking the Dollar Tree. But they be jacking up their prices. Now, come on now. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. But I'm trying to think of what I got there recently. I don't know. But I do get stuff from there. If I see it and it's cute, I'm getting it. I'm trying to think. Nothing in here. What are you doing, Mia? Oh, let me show you something really cute, really quick. Just because I'm a proud mom. Look at this. Look at this picture. Okay, so my animals, my cat and my brown dog, they'll hang out. They're pretty cool, like, with that. Now, my dog that's licking herself right now, Mia. What are you doing? Licking your paw. I just ate yesterday. Crazy girl. Mia and the cat don't get along very well. Like, the cat will beat up Mia. Like, he doesn't have front claws, but he'll bat her. Like, he'll just go up to her and just do that. Like, just to show her who's boss. Like, who's the boss. And so today there's 2 beds back here, and Vincent walked in. He was like, oh, and I'm like, what? Look at this. Look at these 2 laying in the same bed. laying in the same stinking bed together. Now, if that's not the cutest thing you've seen all day, then I don't know. I thought it was so cute. The cat and the dog. And she's trying to like be over, like so she doesn't touch him, like she don't mess with him. Oh, it's so cute. He's probably out there right now in the bed. He's probably in the bed. So I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go find out where that cat is. And I'm going to see if Vincent wants to hang my shelves. He probably doesn't want to tonight. He's probably sleeping. I know, I thought it was so cute, Tracy. Isn't it cute, Marcella? Little baby's back there. I see you, Riley. The brown dog, she's got my heart. Like the silver dog does too, but that brown dog is because she was out on the streets for half her life and she just looks at me like so sad. Oh, go get it, Renee. It's probably 50% off right now. That would be cute on a front porch. These people that live back here, I have to ask them this year. I have to ask them. I have to. We see them and I have to ask them. They're young. There's young girls and they live with their dad. They're probably like, I don't know, 20s, but they have the cutest nutcracker. It is. I've seen it for 3 years and I've like Vincent, just go steal it off the porch. Just go. I'm kidding. We would never do that. But no, it's so stinking cute and I can't find it anywhere. I've searched everywhere. I've searched eBay, Amazon. If you guys see it, I would say it's like 5 foot tall, like 5 feet, and it's black, like metal. It's all black metal, and then it has lights that come through it, like for like the little buttons and stuff, and like the little hands. It's so cute. I want it so bad. Sam sells them, the ones I want. I'll have to go to Sam's. Oh, Sam sells those. Are the ones I'm talking about? If it is, I'm gonna have to go get me one. I don't care how much it is. I don't care. I need it. I do care how much it is. I don't want to spend a fortune. But I would keep it up all year round. There's the thing me and Vincent have with nutcrackers too. Like when we first got our apartment, we couldn't afford like expensive, like tree. Well, we got a nice tree, but we couldn't like ornaments and decorations and stuff. And so we would like go to Dollar Tree. And I remember one year he picked up this the one time he was with me, he picked up this nutcracker and he was just like carrying it through the store with him. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting that. So I like grabbed it and it like broke, like the hat broke or the head broke off of it like 2 days later. So I went and got him another one. And then I finally replaced it a couple years ago. We replaced it with a regular size. And then last year, I think it was last year, he got the full size that actually can like crack nuts. So it was, yeah, pretty exciting. Yeah, you guys are late, Jennifer and Casey, but you guys can always go back and watch it. We only watched half of the video for tonight. We're going to finish the other half tomorrow. So I've seen the Nutcracker, I think once, but I haven't seen it as an adult. I'd like to go see that as an adult. I don't think Vincent's ever seen it. I would say no. I would say no. I would say no. I don't think he's seen it. I'm going to have to go take him. Maybe I'll take him for his birthday. His birthday is December 12th. So, speaking of which, we're in November. So can y'all watch my videos? Just make sure you watch them all. Just put them on your, if you want. I'm thinking I've got like one check before it's Vincent's birthday. And I ain't a grifting kind of gal. So if you guys have if you're cleaning around the house, go to my old school playlist of Idaho, like under the Idaho, and just go back to the beginning. You'll be able to see how I was in the beginning. And you may like that Tanya a little better. She's a little feistier. I'm just kidding. I love Christmas decorations. Let me know if you see one. If you see a nutcracker out and about. Because I want that black one. I mean, I need it. I needs that. That's like he looks so cute in here. He matched those lights. Oh, he looks so cute. I do have my gnome still though. I found him. He's out there. So I'm like, we have a lot of stuff. Oh, see, that'd be fun, Ladybug. Thanks, Tracy. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. Yeah, I'm like, definitely. I'm just like, I'm going to put out, I think, a video tomorrow. If I don't, I'll put it out on Sunday. But yeah. And then tomorrow we'll finish this, and then on Sunday we'll go to the new podcast. So, all right. Well, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go see if Vincent's still up. I'm hungry, and I can't eat without him. It's just a thing. I don't know if you guys do that with your husbands or boyfriends, but I'm like, I like to check to see if he's hungry. Oh, and the other day when I was at the doctor, they asked me if I had an emergency contact, and I said, yeah, he's my boyfriend, but we've been together like 10 years. And she's like, he's your life partner. And I'm like, thanks. I think. Okay, well, see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.